and our new house. But the shop. I'll show you the barn too. All right, so this is the new shop. 50 by 100 foot, and I'll just give you a little walk around. First of all, come into this door here. And this is gonna be my bicycle room. Little shelves for helmets. I'll have room for all my surleys in here. Hang different accoutrements and accessories on the wall. And this is the mechanical room. And on the roof of this shop, this whole side has solar panels. So it's really cut down the power bill out here, which is kind of nice. In-floor slab heating, hot water heater, all that stuff. And then in this room is a bathroom. It's not entirely finished yet. Got to finish it out, but that'll be nice. And then we have plans to hopefully, oh, it's going to be tight. We'd like to get a washer dryer in here, just so we can do like laundry and stuff like that. Got a nice mezzanine up there, and the plan right now is that under here will be like for motorbikes. My boys have their toolboxes they got from my parents for Christmas, so they're gonna load those up with tools. I'm gonna put my lathe in that corner, and then probably my milling machine right here. And then we should have room for 3 dirt bikes here. And then I don't know where my motorbike will go, maybe over there. I also want to get a motorcycle lift and put it right here, so if anybody's doing any major work, they can just put it on the lift it up. Probably gonna put my air compressor back in that room, and then I'll pipe the lines to where I need them. And so then under here is like workbench area, just kind of standard stuff. I got lucky, I mean, my dad was setting this whole place up for his dream shop, and then they're moving to town, and he's very attached to this property, so he doesn't want to see it going to somebody else, so lots of storage under here. This is ample storage. I mean, just this part here is probably more square footage than what I work in my garage. I'll show you upstairs real quick. Got some storage. There's a motorcycle project I'm working on. It'd be nice to have room to actually work on that. And I've already started to bring a lot of stuff from the shipping container out here. So definitely tons of storage up in here. Winter tires, those will go to the barn. And then coming over here, this area is going to be the knife making area, welding. Probably put my drill presses right there, my forge right here, be able to put my forge press here. And I want to make a nice big 4x8 welding table. I'd like 3/4 inch steel plate, but man, I could only imagine what that would cost right now. And then coming over this way, this is just like this was a tool room when there was a shop and there's guys working in here. So my dad just uses this for random stuff, oils, stuff like that. This will probably be the same thing, but I'm probably going to do a whole bunch of shelving along this whole thing. You know, a place where you can keep a whole bunch of clamps. Mind you, they'd probably be better to have those with the welding area, but nice little separated storage area. You know, things like car ramps, car jacks, oil, stuff like that, filters, stuff that you don't always need, but nice to keep it in here. Now, coming to the back of the shop, my parents are actually using this for storage of their stuff until their house gets done. So it's a little bit full, but one thing I'm super stoked about is that. I don't know what it's rated for, but my dad said it will lift my truck. So this will be super handy for all the work I like to do. And again, this is all their stuff in storage. The back here, this corner is actually going to be the wood shop. So I'll be able to put a nice big workbench there. I'll have my miter saw built into it. It'll be so nice to be able to have like my planer just permanently located, have room to plane the boards. You know, I'll be able to stack stuff, build kinds of shelving in here. Probably put a table saw in that corner. I'd like to be able to run a full 4x8 by myself, so I'll put a nice in-feed, out-feed table on it. And then over in the back, this is the place that my parents want to have so they can store some things. Like my dad's got an old tractor. He wants to keep his Bobcat here. He doesn't want to get rid of it because, I mean, he's got his hangars, airplane hangar and stuff. So basically, I'm going to clear out this room, and I think all their stuff will be stored in here. And then essentially the rest of the shop is all going to be for whatever I want. And this is a big space. I think my dad's keeping this scissor lift here, which will be handy. You know, if you got to ever change lights or you want to do any work. This part's heated. This part of the shop isn't a slab heat. It's just got that. And this door does open up. Used to be a door on that end of the shop, but they framed it all in. But there's a little pathway, like a little road that goes to the back here. Out back, we got a little work to do. Incinerator, a whole bunch of wood. And so basically the property, the way they've subdivided it is that these trees are kind of the perimeter border line. And then that corral goes over that way behind the house. Be a nice place for the boys to make a dirt bike track. But I am so excited about this, you have no idea. It's gonna be pretty incredible. And then all these tools, drill presses and stuff my dad's taking. He's got a hanger out in Bicycle, and he's looking to buy another one. I think he wants to buy one just to have as a shop. But it'll probably be like end of summer, fall before we get all this stuff sorted out. Well, don't you even think about coming in here, Bird. But yeah, this is it. This is the digs. Oh, we haven't looked in this room yet. So this room here, we're gonna rejuvenate, and this is gonna be my wife's Etsy shop. This was an office for guys that worked here. Nice sized room. I think between these two rooms, it's 700 square feet. And so we're gonna put new flooring down. We're gonna paint the ceiling, paint the walls. And then, you know, my wife can have, probably put like computers so she can do the packing and all that designing here. And then where she does all her painting, we can have different tables for packing. Probably do some custom shelving to store the signs in their various sizes. And then this room, this was my dad's office. And I'm gonna turn this into my YouTube editing room / studio. I'd like to finish out this back wall, get rid of that wallpaper, and we'll just do some nice wood there so I can actually have a set for like talking head shots. Lots of room, I think. I don't know, it's gotta be a 10-foot ceiling up there. So it'll be lots of room for lights. Get rid of these. I'm gonna like customize the lighting in here. Nice windows, and then there was a leak. My dad fixed the leak, but there's damage to the floor. So I'm actually gonna have to crawl under there, cut this up, fix this, and again, we'll do all new flooring. Things need to be freshened up. Like I think this has sat empty better part of 20 years. So just gotta do some work cleaning it all up. This will be a really nice office. You know, I can have a little table there for podcasting, and I'll put like a nice workstation for myself in here. Definitely want to do some acoustic treatments because it doesn't sound the greatest. And then little things like they had a air conditioning unit, same over here, and this is where a lot of the water damage happened. They had one of those wall mount air conditioning units, so I'll probably have to rip out this drywall. New insulation, new drywall. Should be just a slick little setup. But that's the digs. Let's go take a look at the barn. All right, so we're at the barn. A couple years ago, I helped my dad put in this windmill, and he actually drilled a well for it. And his idea was to fill up the dugout, and then he could pull that for irrigation. We're probably gonna do that, but this right here area, there's a septic mound. Oh, chill out, little bird. But nicely asphalted. I mean, you know, for kids to play basketball, street hockey, whatever. It's a 40 by 80, I believe. And most of this stuff's gonna get emptied out. Again, he's gonna leave the Bobcat here, whether he parks it here or not, whatever, doesn't matter. But a lot of storage in here. Riding mower. There's a massive diesel welder they used to power parts of the shop with. I don't know what's happened with that. A couple snowmobiles, old Model A. I think for the most part, this stuff's getting out of here. Here's a 1936 John Deere D. This thing runs. Needs a little work right now, but it does run. Fishing boat. But this will be really nice having this for storage. And I'll show you upstairs. This is part that is really cool and the kids are super stoked about. We're going to put in some better stairs because these are kind of narrow and steep. Everything up here is going to get emptied. Whew, it's a little warm up here. And they use this hole for lifting steel up. They use this for steel storage. So it's a really sturdy platform. But what we're going to do is we're going to fill this in. And this is going to be like a gymnasium area. You know, we might even put like a half wall, like 4-foot wall around. So the kids actually have a proper floor hockey place. A lot of the year, this will be a fun place for the kids to play. And I think this is pretty slick, nice and high. Almost put like a little skateboard park up here or something like that. Doors on both sides open up. So that's cool. And then there's a lean-to on this barn, but it's just a dirt floor. Actually, this barn, right when they built it, this is where my wife and I had our wedding dinner. The day before we got married, we had a big old pig roast out here. There's the John Deere 2130. Oh, I can't really see too well in there, can you? There we go. So this area here, we actually might use for animals. We're bringing all of our chickens with us, so we're just gonna build like an interim chicken coop. And then out the back, we'll be able to put a little fenced in yard. We're gonna start on the chicken coop probably in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this place. Did I turn those lights off? Oh shoot, I did turn the lights off. I've been talking about this shop and I thought, you know, I was out here driving by. I thought, you know, I should just bring my camera and do a little quick video for you guys so you can see why we would move. I mean, the house that we have now, it's like our dream house. We designed it, but this is kind of nice. I've had a lot of questions. People are like, why on earth are you moving? And that's why. This is why. This was worth moving for, in my opinion. When we built our house, we had no intentions of ever leaving, but this does it for me.